Welcome to another episode of Truth Be Told Ish. Today we have a fun topic for each of you. We're going to talk about who we think will win. 100 men or one gorilla.
This video topic came from our buddy. Give him a shout out. If you want to give us any more ideas, just let us know. We'll talk about anything.
Literally anything.
He told me that he thinks that the gorilla would win. And I think that's wrong.
I think it's a pretty even playing ground, but I still think the gorilla has a bit more leverage than 100 men. Tell me the scenario, though.
100?
Tell me the scenario.
The scenario?
Yeah.
An arena.
An arena? Okay. Like, are we talking about, like, a Roman time deal?
Just sure.
Okay.
We'll give it some more space since, 100 men, it's not going to fit.
Yeah, it's going to fit. Yeah.
Versus the one gorilla.
Okay, are there any weapons?
No.
Okay, just pure men.
Naked men.
Okay, who gets to choose the men? The gorilla? Because...
Okay, see, that's the reason why I think men would win. Because if we got to choose...
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know who Eddie Hall is. Eddie Hall is one of the strongest men in the world. He is, let me see what I have in my notes. He's 6'2". He is 362 pounds, give or take, of like almost pure muscle. He lifts 100. His record is 100. Oh my bad, 1,102 pounds.
Dude, my gorilla can lift way more than that. They can lift around 1,800 to 4,400 pounds on a bench press style movement. I think that beats your man.
That's not. No, but 100 Eddie Halls?
No, that's not what we're saying. You can't duplicate the person.
Fine. Eddie Hall, he's like the first, I think. He's like the strongest man ever in the world.
Okay.
Eddie Hall, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place. All the way down to the 100th strongest man in the world.
Okay, so if this is like a set-aside event, we're choosing, drafting whoever's playing, then that changes the story. But if it's a random poll, if everyone's name is in a giant container,
I still think,
and they pull random names out from ages 18 to 35.
Sure, I think little stick bean Jeremy can still fight the gorilla with the 99 other random stick bean Jeremys.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
I think as long as they're like, smart-ish.
Okay, how about this? Whether we're choosing or not who's going in, do they get a chance to talk and figure out a plan beforehand or no? It's straight into
No, it's just
the battle.
Into it. I think we're fine.
Okay. You think you're fine still?
It's a gorilla.
Okay.
You pretty much take it down like a normal dude. Just like with extra steps. A little hairy. Like a muscular dude. You just gotta hop on the back. It's gone. It's step 4.
Do we get to pick the gorilla?
Do we get the pick? Sure.
Okay.
If I could pick the strongest men in the world, then you can pick the strongest gorilla in the world.
Okay, his name is Gargantua.
Well, that's original.
Oh, wait, sorry. Gargantua the Great. He is supposedly the biggest and strongest gorilla to be found. He's a silverback western lowland gorilla. I think we might actually have some stronger ones nowadays.
That just makes me think of a normal gorilla. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know gorilla
eastern
names.
lowland gorilla is known to be like the largest species.
Is it a silverback? Because I thought that was the...
It is considered a silverback, yes.
Turds.
Yes. Again, but having like that, does that even change your answer at all? Or are you still thinking 100?
All you did was tell me the name of the gorilla. Being the biggest gorilla. How big is he?
He weighs, okay, you know what? I guess maybe it's not as strong as I thought. Still, 6 feet, about 460 pounds.
That's a whole foot taller.
That's his weight.
Taller than the other one.
I don't know. Your Eddie guy is almost the same weight as the gorilla. I still think that there's a chance the gorilla could win based on the choices. Because I feel like if a bunch of people running at it, one is going to get angry, it's going to get fierce. The first person it grabs, it's just going to go for tear apart and throw it, and everyone else is going to get
Okay.
Covered.
First person, done for.
But I think that's going to have a sway on the
Last
other people's
person,
reactions.
if he makes it, done for. The first, in between, the rest, 98, all on him. Everyone going for his eyeballs,
Okay.
his privates. I mean, if it's life and death, I am grabbing some monkey balls. If it is life and death, bye-bye. It's coming right off.
Okay. Eddie Hall, number 2. Levi Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are the top 2 fighters, top 2 contestants.
Even if it was 100 Levi's.
You know, now that I'm like picturing that and really visualizing it, I could see if like we picked a weight group of people who are still considered fit. Yes, they would destroy the gorilla. But I still think it would eliminate quite a few people in the process.
100 Levi's takes the gorilla. Easy. 100 Dallins?
I'm quick and nimble.
You think you could, if there was 100 of you, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, see, how come we think that, but we don't think 100 random men?
Well, because I think there's a lot more weaker men out there.
He's calling you guys weak.
I guess put into perspective, the gorilla would definitely lose. I still think that at least 30% of the people are not going to make it. I think 70% will.
30?
I think a high 30%.
30%?
Because I
He's
think
going to die?
I think there's going to be mistakes made, and the gorilla is going.
What's 30 of
do
100?
it.
75 minus 10 equals 65.
30% of 100 is 30.
Oh! No?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm listening 1 to 100, 30%.
Yes.
30 people out of 100.
It's 30?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
I think 30 people, there's a chance that at least the first 30 would.
Hey, I haven't taken a
taken
math
out.
class in like years. Okay. I was bad at my percentages. Technically failed. I shouldn't have even graduated. Anyway.
Can the gorilla have a weapon?
Um,
Can it be like Planet of the Apes vibe? Can I pull one of those gorillas?
sure.
Actually, no, they'd still lose. Those guys are weak.
Dude, wait. The average gorilla is 5 foot?
6.
I thought that was gargantuan.
He's still on the average
Mr.
side, though,
Buttface.
just considered above in strength and.
Because that movie, Planet of the Apes, that gorilla in the cage is like gigantic. If it's that gorilla looks like he's like 9 foot something. That's a big gorilla.
I think that's a fair fight.
We're easily winning. I'm sorry. I don't care about you zoologists out there. We're winning. 100 men? 100 bees? But I don't know how they attack. Because now I'm thinking of like the smaller monkeys, and they just hop right on. They hop
That's
on,
true, they go,
rip
pop,
their
pop, pop.
faces
Yeah.
off. So if a gorilla acts like that, that'd be bad. Because he could just hop around popping everybody's heads off.
Well, yeah, he could just do it one by one. One grab at a time.
With a bite force of 1,300 pounds per square inch.
I'm saying.
That's stronger than a grizzly bear's bite force, just so
Yeah.
you know. That's a crazy bite force. And if I was to bite him, it would only be 160 psi. So
You would do nothing. You probably wouldn't even break the skin.
you'd be like, oh,
you just be
thanks.
yeah. You just get a mouthful of hair. This is the way I'm gonna die. I mean, not live.
Gorillas. 100 gorillas
Versus one man.
versus one man.
Bro would die before they touch him.
But that man is Eddie Hall. I'm glazing him up. That man is Eddie Hall with his weapon of choice.
I'm trying to think what he could use. That
Other than like an assault
There's like a
an
vehicle-
assault rifle.
counts weapon. Like a tank is a weapon. That's a vehicle.
Yeah, but that wouldn't.
Well, he couldn't even do it by himself. He'd have one shot, and then he'd be like,
Yeah, but they
tear it
can't. They
apart.
can't just.
did 100 gorillas,
They can't tear apart a tank.
they could lift up the hatch pretty easily.
What if they don't know?
They'd figure it out.
All he has to do is lock it.
4,400 pounds of strength.
It's a tank.
Okay, at the minimum, all of them could flip it, and then he's screwed.
They're not flipping it.
Well, they.
How heavy is a tank?
Oh my god.
How heavy is a tank? Let's say there's enough for 50 gorillas on one side.
About 70,000 pounds.
They are not lifting that tank.
So you would have to have
70 silverback gorillas.
no
on one
50
side.
to 20.
How much is-
15 to 20. If they can do 4,400, now they have leg strength.
Yeah, but they're not smart enough to just do that at the same time like a human.
Or they
they're
can
not
always-
like, okay, guys, 1, 2.
Yeah, they just keep going until it flips.
Yeah, but the chances of that.
Or they just all run at it, and that extreme power would just throw Eddie around. Like, even just them hitting it, Eddie would be flipping around in it.
Do you think you could take on 100 gorillas?
No. With
With
nothing.
With an assault rifle?
No. Bro, would be like,
Assault rifle with 100 bullets.
bro would miss. Those things are fast. I'd be too scared to be like, ah! No! Because they'd all come at him. They'd
No,
least,
you.
No, at least one would get to him.
Like, just shoot it.
Well, but at the process he's going, he'd be surrounded. Surrounded by 100, right? The one behind him
Assault
would
rifle.
get to him
Assault
first.
rifle. One man, 100 gorillas, charging at each other.
They're fast. Gorillas are
The
pretty fast,
men
I
get
feel
to
like.
circle the gorilla, but the
gorillas are in one line. Okay.
are in like a cluster
I don't know. Gorillas
of
can
like
move.
10 by 10.
I don't think one bullet is going to kill a gorilla, bro. I'm going to be honest.
You don't think a bullet can kill a gorilla? Assault rifle bullet?
Maybe a very precise shot, but not just my leg. Bro would not be accurate enough to hit all of them in the same spot. Unless he's got
They're
aimbot.
low key babies. They're babies.
Gorillas?
Yeah. If you were to shoot a gorilla in the leg, they're like done. They wouldn't die, but they're totally done. They don't have the indomitable human spirit.
Okay, but if they have something that's creating them enough anger to go towards the one human,
No.
that adrenaline's got to kick in at some point.
No, not gorillas. That's because we have the indomitable human spirit. If you shoot them, they're like whimpering away. They're done. They're not dead, but you can just walk up to it and beat it up.
No, if you walked up to it's still just like one hand you.
No, not if you're like with the assault rifle. With a bayonet on it.
Oh, so now it has a bayonet
Okay,
on
no,
it.
fine, no bayonet. Just use the nozzle. Shove it into his eye or something. It's life and death.
We gotta see this play out. I don't know. I don't know who'd win in either scenario. I would say 100 men would have to win, but I still think the gorilla has, like, out of a 1 in 100 chance, the gorilla could win. Probably has like a 20% chance of winning. I'd say
Only 20.
only 20 out of 100 people. Like one gorilla versus 100. I say there's a 20% chance the gorilla would win.
Okay, I know everybody's like watching all those videos of a gorilla being hyped up, and they're like low key cool looking, but they're 5'2". You're probably taller than the gorilla. It's not like one gorilla versus a bunch of 4'11" Mexican dudes, because at that point they're losing. But it's just even average height. You're taller than the gorilla.
Yes! I beat the gorilla.
You are taller than I thought the average height was 5'2".
Well, now I'm curious.
Because that's Mr. Gargantua gorilla.
Let's see the average height of a gorilla. Yeah, okay. 5'5"
5'5"
to 5'9".
to 5'9". That's your height.
And the females are 4'1" to 4'7".
Dang.
So we are fighting a male gorilla in the scenario to make it
4'1"?
even playing grounds. Their arm span is 8 feet.
Oh shoot.
So like they're like 5 feet tall, but they can reach 8 feet out.
That's pretty scary.
That's crazy. I didn't realize
That's
that.
crazy.
I guess that makes sense because they're always on it and basically like straight up the whole time.
That's like a foot each direction of this.
For you,
You
yeah.
can't even, like a foot that way. 2 feet that way.
From this shoulder.
Wait. Yeah.
Or is it from the middle of you? I don't even know what's measured. Probably the middle.
I think it's your armpit.
Well, your wingspan. They got to measure this into it, right?
Oh. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Because I don't know. Shoot.
Well, thank you for joining another episode of Truth Be Told Ish. Tell us in the comments, after this discussion, who do you think will win? 100 men or one gorilla?
Nope.
Or one man with any weapon of choice, Eddie Hall to be specific, versus 100 gorilla? We need to know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah. I also want to know, would 100 of you, do you think 100 of you would be able to go against that gorilla? Because I think 100 of me would. I don't think 100 of him would. But he thinks 100 of him would. So maybe that's a me thing. but let me know, because I don't want to be the only one that thinks that.
Well, thank you again for joining this episode. Have a good rest of your week. We'll catch you next time.
Deuces.
Two guys talking about life and the grind.